Hey, is there something that you are wanting to start or try or do this year, but you just don't feel ready? I'm Rachel Ann Ridge, and I want to help you. This month, we are setting an intention. That intention is permission. Permission to yourself. You can give yourself permission to begin even though you're not ready. Why is that, you ask? Because giving yourself permission to start something new, even when you don't feel ready, means that you're serious. You want to make something new happen. This year, I decided I'm not doing resolutions, I'm not doing intentions. I am going to have an entire year that is dedicated to 12 different intentions. This way I can change things up and we can focus on one thing at a time and really accomplish some really sweet reflections and noticing what is already in our lives. I've invited you to come along with me, and I think it will be a lot of fun. We can talk about our monthly intentions, and I'll be giving you some prompts that you can do each week. So this month, our intention is permission. And this week, I want you to start something even though you don't feel ready. Look, I know exactly what it feels like. You think that you need another course, you need another webinar, you need to do a little bit more research, or you don't quite have the space, or you don't have the dedicated time. Your laundry's not folded, your dishes aren't done, you're not in a good place right now. Whatever the reason is, you just don't feel ready. Trust me, I have used all of them. But something happens when you simply begin, when you dive into the deep end and flail around, and it's a sink or swim situation, and maybe you don't make it all the way to the other end of the pool. You just have to make a little loop over there to the side and try again. But you've jumped in, and that's the important thing. Today, I decided to do something that I've been thinking about doing for a really long time. Many of you who have read my books or followed me online, you know that I was a professional muralist and artist for about 15 years. And every day I would get up and do a faux finish in a room, or create a nursery mural, or do some kind of decorative thing on a ceiling. And the last 5 to 10 years, I've really pivoted away from doing that, and I've been focused on writing and speaking and coaching. But the last couple of years, I have been wanting to get back to doing something creative. And I'm not interested in getting up on ladders and doing that for a living anymore, but I want to do something creative that is just for myself. And I've seen some amazing art out there that I want to try. I follow some artists, I've seen their work, I've taken classes, I've bought the things, but I've been too intimidated by so many things to even start. I have a goal that I want to get a piece of art for this wall back here, and I want to make something that's really big and kind of contemporary and colorful. But I don't have the space, I don't have an easel, I don't have a studio any longer. Today, I decided I'm just going to start, even though I'm not ready. So I found a little corner of my living room that gets a lot of good light during the day, and there's already a little table that's there. I kind of use it for my morning breakfast time. Well, I decided to start there, and I moved the tablecloth, moved a lamp, brought in a canvas to cover the table, and pulled in some art. I even replaced what's on the wall with something that I did many years ago, but it will inspire me. And I looked at that big canvas that I want to do. I purchased it the other day, and that's a little bit too much for me. That is way too intimidating. So I decided to start a little bit smaller. Got a little canvas, put some paint on a brush, and began. And let me tell you, it felt awesome. It felt so good. It was such a great reminder that just jumping in and starting before you feel ready does some incredible things. Number one, it's a reminder that, you know what, you're still human. You don't have to be perfect. You can just get going. It doesn't matter. We used to say, just make a bad one when we were intimidated with the project that we had to do that day. We would just say, all right, we're just going to make a bad one. We'll just begin. And once you're underway, that's when the fun begins. The other thing I noticed about myself is that I really don't need to take another course on the one thing I thought I needed, but just today's exercise alone showed me that I have a lot of the materials that I need, and I made a list of the things that I don't have, but it helped to focus on what I want to do for this one piece that hopefully will come to life in the next few weeks. But until then, I've started. Start before you are ready. Begin before you have all of your ducks in a row. Something wonderful will happen. You're not going to get rich quick or be good at whatever it is that you're doing, but that's okay. That's part of the process. Lean into being a beginner. Lean into the process of learning as you go. When you start before you're ready, you set something into motion. You gain motivation and momentum. So this week, our theme is starting before you're ready. Our whole intention for the month is to give yourself permission. Thanks for being with me. We're going to have a lot of fun. And let me know in the comments how you are starting before you're ready. What is it that you're doing? Are you making sourdough bread? Are you taking up crocheting? Maybe you are wanting to start a novel or learn how to make a birdhouse. I don't know. You name it. You can do it. Let me know in the comments what you are going to be starting. And let's give ourselves permission to simply begin.